if you don't mind, while you're listening to this episode, go ahead and look in the description. There should be a link to a survey. The Lack of Podcast is trying to grow, and in order to grow, we need to understand the desires of our audience. So, tell us what you think. And if you like what you hear, you can always share, like, leave a review, all the things that we ask you to do anyways. All right, on with the show.
I
always like watching the
Ladies
spike
and
on
gents, welcome back to Legends from a Cramped Apartment. Previously, they left Okihabara in the grip of the Empire and boogied on down south without Acadius. Just kidding, Acadius is actually there, and he's back with us in real life. Welcome back, Duncan. We missed you.
We're so glad you're not dead.
Yeah, me too.
Congratulations on your continual survival.
And or resurrection.
Ah.
Wow.
We don't judge.
In any case, when we left off, they were approaching a town from the north, headed south, and I think they were just planning on stopping there for supplies.
Does the town have other plans for us?
Well, we'll see. So, for the wizard with the book and the person who's been to this country before, people like us, idiots now, go ahead and make me history checks to see if you know where you're going.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 is that?
What the?
We know this region. We are from this region.
I already have a natural 20
you already
check.
have one. Here's one for Duncan.
I got 16.
Well, you also know that the
Don't
name
you
of this
feel
town
special?
is, we're going to go with Imeris.
Oh.
Yeah, I know there were some votes for Coolesville.
Peach Creek.
Middleton, like, it's fine.
Voted for Acadia.
Yeah, Acadius, strangely enough, thought the town should be called Acadius. Not the case. So yeah, the town is called Imeris. And once upon a time, it was a pretty hoppin' trade town. As you approach the gates,
Was it perhaps
You
in a
are
galaxy
not hailed.
far, far away?
We're hailed?
you are not hailed.
Not hailed.
Make me perception checks, please.
Yeah, 12.
Unnatural 20.
That's a
12.
6, 12, 12.
Ooh, -1 to perception?
Unnatural 20.
Oh.
I
So,
was like,
from up there towards the front of the party, Grimum, you can see that the gates are hanging askance.
Uh-oh.
How askance?
Like, there's a pretty significant gap at the bottom. Like, maybe the one on the left side, your left, is just hanging by the top hinge.
I turn to the tabaxi, and we all know that cats are fluid creatures. And I say, you should go crawl under that.
Let me clarify here.
Gates.
You're still about 300 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Wait, something to crawl under or just walk through?
Yeah. You could probably just... I mean, he'll have to get off his horse.
It's not like a...
You'll have to get off your horses. Did you guys acquire horses? I don't
Yes,
recall.
we did.
Yeah. So you're going to have to get off your horses, but you'll be able to lead your horses under this.
Someone got a donkey yet? Me?
Oh, so it's askew like it's up, not open?
I know.
Like it's just hanging from the top hinge.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a door do that where it's like cocked in its frame?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now just imagine the door's 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
And this is broad daylight?
Yep. It's like early afternoon.
Do I notice any smells on the way?
Make me another perception check.
Is there a particularly large
I don't.
amount of smoke coming from the
No,
town?
there's
I was looking for...
actually a strange absence of smoke coming from the town.
I was looking for smoke or rotting flesh.
Well,
That was his die. I know that's crazy.
I
And that is why we
suppose...
have this.
I suppose there are two ways to go about this. We could wait to the cover of night and go in stealthily, or we could
We saw how that worked last time.
present ourselves. But we actually have fairly stealthy individuals in this party, other than myself.
I'm not one of them.
I think
I'm
we may
actually
just
pretty
have
stealthy.
one.
I'm decently stealthy.
I'm not
I think
unstealthy.
Arcadius is reasonably stealthy.
I'm not unstealthy. That's a good thing to do.
Can I see Volos?
Oh, we got a rules.
I got it.
We got a rules check.
I need to check to see what Tabaxi skills gives me.
I see.
Stealth and perception.
I need to pick a new skill then.
Okay.
Sailor background. And I hadn't marked down stealth.
Okay.
Put that in the middle.
Yeah, no. Tabaxi gives you stealth and perception. And feel free to pick yourself a new skill from your class list. Or, well, whatever.
Medicine's always nice.
Amen. Great.
Says the two people who want to be doctor.
Accurate.
I don't think I've ever been proficient in medicine except for when it makes me.
It's great with skill checks, though.
True.
You mean
And
skill challenges?
Yeah.
It's okay, I'll take persuasion.
So, are we just going to walk into town, or are we going to be sneaky?
I don't know.
I'm asking the
I
party.
mean, have we stopped? I would imagine that.
Yeah, I
we
would have
had
stopped you guys as soon as we saw.
Are there tracks in and out of town that aren't, ours?
I mean, it's a well-traveled road.
Gotcha. How big is it? The same size as the last town we were in? Smaller?
Probably bigger.
Oh, big town. I mean, I say we just go. Like, we get close to the gate, maybe within 50 yards.
You approach the gates of Imeris.
I feel like I should have pulled the name from this town from Aragon. The town they go into and find everything slaughtered and...
Gilead, I think?
Is it still quiet?
No, that was the
Gilead's
big,
the
that's the big
capital.
place.
No, Irving Bane's the captain.
Yes, everything's still quiet.
Creepy
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's
Out of
kind of out of place, given what you're looking at, which is walls, a city of significant size, probably one you would guess hosts 12 or 15,000 people.
Clearly foot traffic stuff. This is weird. Guys, listen.
You
To
hear
what?
nothing but the hooves of your horses.
And donkey.
Gremlin will proceed to pull out his trident and hold on to his reins. How far away are we from the gate?
You're probably about 40 yards out now.
Guess who has slippers of spider climbing?
Once again, covered by night. That would have been perfect. I'm going to say at 20 meters, he'll hop off his horse and walk the rest of the way.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna hop off my horse and then climb the wall.
Okay.
He'll walk through the front gate slowly while you guys climb the walls.
Oh, I'm climbing the wall too?
You got the spider
Makes
climbing
sense.
shoes.
Fair, yeah.
I go in the gate. Just don't need me on top of the wall.
Should we do opposite sides of the wall?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
If I duck
I
down,
can't-
do I have to dismount my horse to pass under?
No.
You get left.
It would
But
be
it's not right.
inconvenient and uncomfortable.
Multiple right.
You'd have to actually shoulder the gate out of the way.
Turn left. Turn left.
I guess I got my
Just
horse.
fancier than everyone else.
Okay.
Because you're like from England, where they drive left.
Alright, so what's the plan from...
I'm following through.
I'm going to be doing it
the fighter
stealthily.
and the two Daka casters are on the ground.
Yep.
I'm gonna go stealthily. Do you want a stealth check?
I do, in fact, want a stealth check.
Do my
kind of
boots
armor
and
are you
spider,
wearing?
Breastplate.
That'll
my
help with
boots
the
and spider climbing
athletics
help
check.
with my stealth?
They do not help with your stealth. They just mean you don't have to make any sort of athletics check.
Cool.
You can climb.
13.
Okay.
I am a very stealthy
20, not
paladin.
natural.
Okay.
I have a +7 and I roll a 13.
That's pretty impressive.
I know. Impressively bad.
Impressive is impressive. Rocket.
As you get closer, within maybe like 15 feet of the door, you can hear like a very subtle creak as it just is very slightly moved by the wind.
You've been DMing too much Curse of Strahd.
It's a big door to creak in the wind.
Yeah.
How windy is it?
By that hit.
Fair.
How dangerous.
How windy is it?
Hurricane!
It would be
Darn Gary's messing with us.
at best a gentle breeze.
That's unsettling.
Grimmum will try to look as intimidating as possible as he begins to like duck under.
Roll to intimidate the door?
Yeah, exactly. As he begins to duck under the door, and he's going to use his trident as like a safeguard just in case the door is to collapse. Like it's going to be able to hold some weights so he can get around. Any check for that, or yeah?
So you pass under the gate.
Yes.
You find yourself in an empty street.
Looks clear.
Any signs of like religion?
No.
What do we see from the
Oh, I
walls?
heard Village Inn. That's like, are we getting hot?
You crest the walls and you look
Walk
out
in, we
over
dropped the
city.
age by 40 years.
You see
It's true.
chimneys that aren't smoking, marketplaces that aren't bustling,
Is there any sign of life?
streets not being traveled.
Is there any sign of life? Is what I was going to ask.
Great minds think alike. Cool fellow differ.
There's a murder of crows.
Right.
If they turn into a swarm of crows, I'm going to murder them crows. Just saying.
Where is this murder of crows?
The murder of crows is roosting, and a few of them are flying around a chapel.
Of course. Is there... Well, I guess I wouldn't be able to see it from my vantage. Is there a religious iconography on the chapel that someone could pick out?
With a really good perception check, maybe.
I got this. Probably not. Not 20!
Hey!
Do you have a chip?
Do not have a chip.
Something tells me we're going to need these nat 20 chips.
So that chapel, it's for obviously one of the goddess's progeny. Do you remember the name
Sylvia.
that I gave you to go with that statue?
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
So,
So this is Sylvia.
from my perch atop the wall, I'm going to whistle down to the party and point towards the crows.
Okay. He points. It's probably halfway across town.
Okay. And is there a main thoroughfare through the town?
Yeah, you're on it.
I would
Is
like
there-
to avoid being on it. Can I get off to a side street, but make my way around?
Yeah, it's doable.
Is there any way I can be like super vigilant of everything? Kind of on edge right now.
We should, if there's a guardhouse at this gate, we should check it first.
You and I can do that because we're already up on the
Well,
wall.
before everyone leaves.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should
Alright.
pause here for a minute.
I'll go into the garden
Okay.
if there is one.
Okay. There's a guardhouse.
Is it guarded?
There's not?
Okay, so Danielle and I leave for work in the morning. There is a very clear evidence of us up and leaving. Like, there's things, there's like, a blanket's funny, or there's dishes in the sink.
Coffee bean.
Coffee.
Signs of habitation.
There's signs that somebody probably, like, got up and left.
Right, but
Does it
a
look-
guardhouse is not an abode.
But even, like in the town,
Papers is true.
does it look like everyone, like,
Did the
not
rapture
even
occur?
orderly left, but, like, left? Or does it look like they just, like, gone?
From what you can see out of the street,
Or in the
it's
guardhouse.
sort of difficult to tell. In the guardhouse, There's a desk.
Mm-hmm.
There's a log of some kind.
On the desk?
What was the last recording in it?
Oh, you said log. I imagined that.
I did too.
I was like, this is suspicious.
Apologies.
I collect it.
No, as in like an official record.
What was the
I
last?
have a very important question. Is the chair pushed in at the desk?
No.
Is it? But
So
is
they
it
were in
like
a rush.
extremely pushed out? Like, is it like shoved out, or is it just like
It's-
it's like, or is it like human
it's
distance?
It's out from the desk. It's not like somebody vanished from thin air sitting in
Okay.
the chair.
But it's
Or-
like I pushed back from
It's
the desk
back
and
from
got it.
the
Okay,
desk.
But in a guardhouse like this,
you. Tuck
they
it.
would have pushed the chair back in unless they were in a rush to go somewhere.
When I'm at work, I don't push in my chair.
What kind of heathen are you?
You're not. It's not military either.
People?
Well,
Fair.
it's kind of military, but
Well, I mean,
defense.
town guards aren't exactly military at the best of times.
the ones that have desks usually are.
Anyway, so you said there's a log. Is it written in? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's been written in.
What was the last recorded, like either day or time or something in there, or something that would help me like.
What language is it?
Oh my god, it's the... And then scrolls out.
It's written in common.
Oh.
The Gitrog monster.
As far as the last entry, it's from like 2.5 weeks ago.
You were really gonna say weeks or years, and I wasn't sure which.
How long did it take us to travel from the other city to here?
You've probably been on the road for 6 or 7 days.
I'm not in there, but is there like regular daily logs, or are there gaps usually between the logs and the logbook? Previous ones.
The previous ones, they're consecutive.
Mm-hmm.
What does the last log say?
It's standard business. This guard took over watch at the gate.
Captain's
This
log.
merchant came through with these goods.
I'm starting to hear voices. They tell me to kill people.
So, for the people, I assume because people rolled really well and know this town, is there like a north and a south entrance?
Yes.
We should go see the other entrance at some point.
Yes, I think
Or-
we should
or
check
like
the
a
chapel
sun-
first.
Right, but like, or some type, another place that would also be keeping a log.
The guard headquarters probably would.
I'm gonna take the book, the log book.
Is there anything else in the room?
There's stuff in the desk drawers.
There's a rack with a few pipes.
Are there any missing?
Yes. There are 2.
Okay.
missing.
Sorry, what are they?
They're pikes.
What is that?
It's a pole arm.
It's
Oh,
a
gotcha,
long
gotcha.
spear.
It's a big ass spear.
Yeah.
And there are 2 missing.
But there's some remaining.
There are excellent.
So, in regards to this thoroughfare and the side streets, is it possible for me to be continuing on this main road without being extremely distant from my fighter?
I mean, if you make plans to do that, it's probably
I think you should go down the side street. I'm just going to go down the center.
All right, I'll always stay within a business block.
What's your alignment?
I'm lawful neutral.
Which is why it's weird that my character gets lost with you.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's free alcohol probably in every single one of these houses right now for you.
I'm actually planning to knock on one of the doors.
He's a little concerned. He's a little concerned about what happened here, I think.
Yeah. Knock on one of the doors and, assuming there's no answer, try the handle.
Okay.
Does it open?
Does.
Okay. He'll step inside and examine the situation.
Okay. Perception roll.
17.
So what you find is you're fairly average city dwelling. There's a living room, or a living area rather, with a So probably has the dual purpose of cooking and eating. There's a table where you would assume a family gathered for dining. The table has a few dishes on it. There's cupboards along the wall with other utensils and dishes. There's a thick layer of dust on the floor.
Okay. Could I tell how many occupants this building had?
There's 5 chairs at the table.
Okay. Okay. Wow. A heavy lining of dust, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Significant dust
All
on the floor.
right. Grimwin will leave and try to keep within distant, earshot of Acadius at all times as he makes his way to the chapel slowly.
We're going to regroup this party.
Are we going to regroup?
Well, the people who are up on top of the wall.
Yeah.
In the guardhouse.
That's what I meant.
Party.
Is there
Gotcha.
really anything, other than... So when I come back out, other than the chapel and it being eerily empty, is there anything else that, stands out? Were there any burnt buildings? Is there a large area? So, just normal town, just minus the people.
Normal town, people,
Crows.
animals,
Everything.
gone.
Minus the couple crows. Okay. I just want to make sure we didn't miss, giant smoking building.
What's your passive perception?
We're all 13s.
We're all 13.
All 13.
Except
Correct.
for maybe Acadius.
No. I think he's also 13.
My wisdom is not 5.
No one is.
Nope.
Okay.
You're playing a party without a Wizcaster. It's kind of great.
He's like being able to sneak up on us.
Is there anything very... Is there anything very clearly, that's not in a normal town here, or something that should be here that's not?
The streets seem oddly clean.
Okay.
Typically, at this point in time, you would expect to see, refuse and garbage out in the streets, and you're not seeing any of that.
Is there any plants that look like they've been well maintained that kind of currently look like they've gone 3 weeks without maintenance?
So, there's not a lot of, street side gardening happening. If you'd like to, go into someone's backyard, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe another, any overgrown weeds.
Not particularly.
Does anything look like our house?
No.
I'll try a backyard.
Okay. So you make your way into, a small courtyard behind one of these dwellings. And there's a tree in the center, and around the tree there's a planter. And all of the flowers that you would assume are animals in there are withered. Despite the fact that they really shouldn't necessarily be at this point in the season.
Can I water them?
If you feel that's necessary.
Yep.
What's your alignment?
Okay, I'm good.
So,
Beautiful.
I definitely feel like there's something magical afoot here. I don't know what, but I'm going to find a cloth to tie across my face and something to make earplugs.
Okay.
Pally thinks ahead.
You're now blind and deaf.
Not I can't hear anything earplugs, but
Well, what's the
blocking
point of
out
earplugs if you
some
can't,
sound.
you can't hear anything?
There's a level of
So if I
protection.
start hearing something, I can go "Mer," and push them in all the way.
Okay.
La 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 la.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
It probably won't matter, but it might.
The rest of you see the tabaxi stick cotton in his ears.
I don't even think that they're on the top of his head.
Yeah.
Crazy cats.
Crazy cats.
And he gets a piece of cloth and drapes it across his face, sews him up.
Okay. Has the party regrouped? Besides myself, who's on the side street?
Yeah, who's with whom? Did we all go down the center? People going with him?
I was just
Yeah,
pretty.
fighter.
I tried to remain close to everybody. Just found the.
We just came down out of the guard tower.
Yeah.
I was probably at the
We're
house
right.
next.
I'm gonna get back on my
If
horse.
there is an ambush, best way to deal with an ambush is with another ambush, I feel.
I am going to ride down the thoroughfare of Replandesant on my horse.
What was that adjective?
I actually don't know how to...
Resplendent.
There it is.
Resplendent.
Replandesant.
I was like, what adjective?
Never.
I could get the
Never heard
spelling
that
in my
one.
head.
Tandem. We went tandem.
I could get the spelling in my head, and I had no idea how to pronounce it.
Replandesant.
I love it. I like it more than resplendent.
Thank
I
you.
was like, I've never
Are
heard
you
it.
out of town?
Replandesant?
Yes.
Maybe. Maybe.
We'll name this one Replandesant since there's no one here.
No one here to argue with it?
Just scratch out the sign.
Population 0.
Population 1 Tabaxi with the weird face mask and things in his ears.
So the Tabaxi has remounted his horse and is preparing to ride down the thoroughfare.
I am going to be distraction.
Okay.
Well then.
I'll remount my horse, but I'm not gonna gallop down the thoroughfare. I'll just...
Oh no, I'm not galloping. I'm trotting and just looking as heroic
He
as I
is-
possibly can.
He is equestrian trotting.
Yes.
I just have the lazy, sad walk.
The horse is like, I look fabulous. This is great.
Oh yeah.
The horses feel like extra fun.
Actually, no,
today.
the horse is intelligent. The horse is like, what are we doing? This is a horrible idea.
Yeah, no, his horse is actually smart.
Among the rest of the party.
Yeah.
I'm still... Oh no, I'm the same intelligence I do.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm as smart as my horse.
You.
Great.
I have
It's a magical horse.
no desire to make any noise possible, but being a large orc, it's kind of impossible. So I'm just gonna squat down and walk my way along the sides of the buildings that are on the street closest
Are
to
these,
the
like,
base.
Are
Yeah.
they stone, wood, lean-tos? What kind of buildings?
Mostly stone construction.
Cool. I'm gonna stick to the walls.
Literally
Like-
stick to the walls.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay parallel to the floor.
Okay.
No, I want to keep them in distance, but I'm not gonna be right on top of him or right on top of them. I'm gonna be seeing if I can either whether it be on rooftops. I want to keep as much people in my view as possible. But if I had to pick, I'd go with the fighter. So if I can't stay within view of everyone, I'm gonna lean towards the fighter,
Okay.
away from the dude making noise.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you want to keep an eye on me.
Right.
Fair with him. That's the wizard.
That's what I said. I'll make up on that.
I'm just kind of sticking
But not associated.
near the party. I can see everybody, but again, trying to distance myself from him.
That's not really going to be an option for you.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to pick them or the fighter.
So
Since you are not going to be able to cover rooftops like the part is.
Yes.
I might be able to, but that's not what I'm doing.
Good plop.
Clip clop. Clip clop.
I'll stick with
All right,
the fighter.
Tina, calm down now.
If I get ambushed, I'll thank you.
I have a sassy horse.
Got your back.
The party has made decisions on where it's going.
Oh, that sounds
Should
good.
I find some red
What
paint
time
and
are
paint
we
a
at?
bullseye on my chest?
We're gonna take a break in the
It's not necessary.
We are at
Okay.
30. You can go right now.
Okay.
Can I cast detect magic?
Before we encounter,
This
I
seems
would
like-
like to request I can use the bathroom. And that's not a request, that's
That's a
a
demand.
statement.
That's
More of an FYI, they're already out the door.
We will go ahead and wait patiently.
Oh, good.
Bum, bum, bum.
That was a strange cat.
How long a ride is it to the chapel?
It's measured in miles. Wow.
We've tried for a while.
1.8.
I mean, it's a big city.
That's a big city.
Yep.
It's
Just squatting along for a mile and
Yeah, but they don't have
an
cars.
eighth.
Their
Or
horses
8
and
tenths.
carriages. A horse and carriage can go 1/20th the speed of a
Sure.
a car easily. So, I mean, a couple miles across town is not bad.
We're not going across town, we're going to the center of town-ish.
Yeah, it's 1.8 miles, so a couple miles across town.
Just as a question, with a decent history and a decent intelligence, could I speculate at all? Or is this just out of left field?
Speculate on what?
What happened?
What kind of speculation are you doing?
Magical speculations.
Okay, so if you want to do a magical speculation, that would be a common check. If you want to see if this has ever happened before, that would be a history check.
Okay. Can I make an arcana check?
Sure.
Can I use your dice because mine's up to
Go for it.
Yours up to 19.
Random here says
What you got?
3 on the dice.
Okay, never
And
mind.
6 for arcana.
I mean, I could just use that 20 chip.
Or we could just go to the chapel.
Okay. We'll deal with
I
that.
was
The only
debating-
living life forms are.
I was debating casting Purling by myself. It only lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're debating it, I mean, 1.8 miles on a horse, it's not.
That's what I was asking.
That would cover you basically until you get to the chapel.
Yeah, I would like send you to the chapel, so I'm wait a little bit. Wait like 5 minutes and then I'm next.
Okay.
Can I cast Detect Magic just to see?
That's a good call.
Thanks!
my other option was dispel magic, but I don't have anything to select.
To spell her detect
There's
magic.
one thing you can select.
The close.
No, my horse.
There is a magical horse in the city.
You're really funny when you give me ideas.
You don't want to make your paladin waste a second level spell slot.
Some may have already said he's wasted his second level.
No, I used this a few days ago.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Well, then, yeah, you wouldn't be wasting it. It would just go away.
Yeah, and then I have to cast it again.
Just take one of our other horses.
What other horses?
Well, you can ride my donkey, but
I'm currently not writing mine.
I'm not either. Just call it. This is a clip clop is pretty, though.
No, it really doesn't.
He tries. He's a good donkey.
My horse is free.
I'm talking with my horse. Telling you what to do first.
You should feed it in potions.
How about we don't?
Do it.
I do still have
Since I'm
one
trying to be
free
sneaky
potion.
in front of you.
Yeah,
I do still have one free potion.
I have given my horse potions.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, remember
No,
when you gave
that's
it
the free
the
potion that I got from the dude in the pharmacy.
You can't
Yeah.
waste that on the horse.
giving
You
a
need to ride
horse
in front of him.
madness? Jesus
Then give your
Louise.
horse a potion and have it fart rainbow farts in his face.
What is that? I would totally give an animal
Rainbow farts.
like awaken a plant and then feed it like a potion.
Oh my gosh.
Lovers. Stuck a buttermilk ranch top in my book.
What?
Savages.
It wasn't me, because I don't touch that book.
That book scares me.
Buttermilk ranch from where? What?
I have my own book. I do buttermilk and the ranch.
What'd you go?
Duncan's out by himself.
I don't do ranch either.
I haven't had something with a pack of ranch in a long time.
I don't touch the Hobo's Guide to Monsters.
I have no. I mean,
I
it was
have no desire to
probably
see
me,
what's
but I
inside.
have no idea when or what they.
I like how we're all like jumping to our defense. Like, I swear it's not me.
We were trying not to piss off the DM.
What?
Why was it used as a book?
Would that be answer?
It was entirely possible. Like I just found something on
Yeah.
the table to use as a bookmark.
And shoved it in there.
And
You should have looked at what page it was on. Because that would have cleared up who did it, depending on
Oh, it
what
was
page.
on the page with the timer.
That was me.
There you go. See? Easy.
Did I get anything from the detect magic?
He's doing it.
One moment. I'd like to read the actual exact wording on Detect Magic.
I got it here if you'd like. I can give you a dramatic reading.
I got it.
So my biology teacher, right before the 8th grade class was about to go scuba diving in California, he showed him Jaws.
Nice.
Three girls cried.
So, the exact wording on Detect Magic. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn at the School of Magic, if any. So let me tell you what you sense. You don't think there's any magic here. However, looking at things that you know are magical, for example, Jesse's hand axes or Jacob's spear, you do not see an aura.
Oh my gosh, can I cast a light trick? Excuse me. Can I cast a light cantrip? Just kidding, I don't know anything.
I don't have any cantrips.
I'm on a rooftop, so I'd have no idea.
And
But she
they're
was
within 30 feet of me, like...
Well, Jesse's
My horse is still functioning?
yes.
Pull me aside.
What?
Pull me aside and tell me.
Well, first I'm probably going to ask to see your axe, because I'm probably freaking out.
Okay, I'll give you my axe.
I'm sitting here, like, staring at it. Grima?
Yeah.
Something weird's going on.
Are you sure you casted it right?
Are you sure you casted it right? let's just appreciate that for a minute. I love it.
You paused in the wrong place. Your emphasis was incorrect. Try again later.
This is on Slava.
Oh my god.
Try casting a cantrip.
Does Groom know what a cantrip is?
I've tricked him enough times with illusion. I feel like he'd be like,
So ideally,
Do the spelly thing
I
that
would
doesn't
cast
cost you
Mage
money.
Hand and hand would go over and slap Grima.
Okay.
And I get slapped?
You get slapped.
I'm out of ideas.
do I see this going down?
Yes.
I'm yelling
I
timber.
Where are you again?
I'm up on one of the rooftops. I'm not going to
Well,
yell.
what do you see?
I mean, she's walking on a wall with spider climb slippers. Magic is still functioning.
Can I see anything from that?
Not with him.
I mean,
Well,
if she is, no.
Is there a way to cast magic wrong?
No. Something's blocking your vision.
Throw me an Arcana check.
Don't not want it.
Jesse's gotten in her head.
Yeah.
16.
Every time she's
So,
going to cast a spell that misses,
The
I'm just
only
casting
thing you
wrong.
can possibly imagine that would make it so you couldn't see the auras around magical items that are still functioning as magical items is if the entire atmosphere is suffused with such an intense concentration of magic that it's all aura.
Oh.
Could I be super perceptive, drop detect magic, and see if there's any difference?
I mean,
I could, but I probably
if
don't.
you drop detect magic, you're no longer seeing auras.
Random.
So
No, but like
What's
see
the
the difference between like aura
What's the
and
semblance
not
if it's all
aura
aura?
real quick.
Right.
Because it's the whole frickin' thing's an aura.
Hmm.
You can...
Where are you
But
trying
it
to
says I
gather
can
it?
sense the presence of magic.
Right.
I'm feeling nothing?
White noise. There's so much magic, like,
That hath been saturated.
your brain just, like, shut it off.
It's like
Okay. I
if you
understand.
put on a vision enhancing spell and then looked at the sun.
Yeah.
You're private. No.
Stop!
Yeah. So, like,
Is there any school of magic?
Not an object.
Everything's an object. Because it says...
you can
Oh,
sense the
no.
school.
Since
It's all the schools.
it's pure necromancy.
It
Wouldn't
is
surprise
not,
me.
in fact. It's transmutation.
Oh.
Oh god.
We've
Can
all
I
been
look?
turned into spoons.
And
There
this
is no spoon!
Is there... How far away are we from the entrance
Spoon's too big.
The entrance
of the town?
city.
Yeah.
Assuming you've actually been moving this whole time, not just stopped doing strange things.
I haven't stopped. I have no idea this is going on.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah. I'm going to assume you did all this on the move, so you don't have to deal with
Cliff.
where you're being particularly far flung.
You shipbuilding.
You've covered maybe a quarter mile.
And I mean, I suppose if I can't really sense it, I can really sense when it ends.
It doesn't end.
Not really.
Or did you?
Grown.
Yeah.
There's some deep magic going on here.
Is that like the deep web?
Something like that. This would probably be Arcana. Do I know how strong something or somebody would have to be to cause this level of a spell that's this amount of magic?
This is unheard of.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, it's almost like the coalescence of magic that are veils are somehow not coalesced anymore.
Wait. We should have cast Detect Magic on that scarecrow. I wonder if that scarecrow glowed.
That scarecrow definitely glowed.
The veil?
Oh yeah.
No, well, like blinding.
Like this much
That actually
blinding?
could be what it is. Like,
Yeah.
that might have hit it right on the head.
Maybe a veil
What are the
died
crows
or
doing?
somehow.
Like, as we're walking,
It's
are
just
they
a larger
still there?
veil.
They're acting like crows.
And it's over the city.
But if
The
the
veil's
movement is
coalescing
like...
like single.
Yeah, yeah.
No longer
Quarter mile.
Is there a
So it's
veil?
just-
Oh, got you.
Is there a veil associated with either Sylvia or this city?
There is no veil specifically associated with Sylvia. There is no veil within 15 miles of the city.
That should be within.
Specifically speaking, has this town had a great history of magical crazy events? Or is it just regular Joshua town?
No, big trade center.
It's not Windhelm. Where's the call?
Winterhold, yeah.
Just keep swimming, yo.
Yep, Grimmum's part of that motto right now. He has
Well, I
no
know
idea.
any of this is going on. I'm just clip-clopping my way down that street.
And Grimmum's always going to keep up with the noise of the clip-clops.
Yeah, because you're down a side street. I'm on the rooftop watching you two. Where are you at? You with me?
Behind
Yeah.
Sun.
See the movement?
My gosh, my eclipsing?
He's the one with
Time stamped our recording session.
Oh, what a great eclipse it was.
Maybe like 60% or whatever.
I saw it at its peak, though. It was super cool.
I took a picture.
I had my professors roll out with like all their welding stuff,
Oh, yeah, nice.
and then all their glasses and things, and then if you did this and crossed your hands, then you put the on the ground. All the trees were like, neat. It was great. My teachers were like, "Go, be free." I'm like, okay. Freedom!
That's not sweet. How does it work?
You mean the union didn't shut down for you? Darn, Matt.
Well,
This is
Sorry, Matt.
tripping.
Thank you, Matt.
So, as you continue on down the street, is there anything else you do?
I'm just a little bit nervous, so I'm just trying to keep my head down and go.
Grimmum would like to peer into any windows or open doors that he might pass along the way.
See invisibility?
She's right there.
Can I cast see invisibility? I feel like when there's no one there, that's something I do. Cool. Yeah.
Say anything.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm just keeping my head
You
up.
see nothing, you are blind.
Channel the Zen.
I need to mark that off.
Onwards for good glory.
Is there, so between where we were at the entrance and the chapel cathedral thing we're headed to, are there like governmental buildings that we're passing? Or like are we passing like the main square of town, or is that all centered around the church?
It's all sort of around the main square. The church is past the main square, just slightly.
Okay. So we haven't quite hit the main square yet.
How long have we been going?
You're probably like 500 feet shy of the main square at this point.
I'm gonna have to cast.
Okay.
I will cast. Oh wait, I'm a fighter.
It's like a bird.
What?
I swear I heard like a flapping sound over here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The bird came down my chimney yesterday night.
Oh, it's because there's
Nice.
Yeah, that was super creepy, actually.
Pigeon.
Is there anything?
It was just there. Duncan just went, whoosh, flop. I'm like, oh.
Oh, and I think the same bird flew in my pool before I came over here.
Oh.
I rescued him again. This bird is having some difficulties.
That bird should probably just be allowed to die.
That bird is struggle busting.
It's been trying to die for weeks.
There's more than it. I think at some point in time, you just gotta let that one take over.
Duncan, the bird's like, God, is that you?
Gotta help.
Please just let me die.
So,
Broke up with your,
you reach the main
boyfriend.
square.
Vampire.
What?
Broke up with her vampire boyfriend, having near-death experiences to see him again? No?
Oh gosh.
Try that reference. You're welcome.
That's nice.
Did you just make a Twilight reference?
Yes, I did.
He did.
Sir?
It's too long since I made it Twilight.
Kayla's so done.
Okay, so that was
Anyway, we're
weird.
walking down the street.
That was weird, but back to business. You reach the main square. Did you do anything in the main square? Or you just gonna...
Grimwin would like to perform his merry jig, which he performs in town squares of abandoned cities.
We're not trying to be stealthy.
Roll me a performance check.
Not anymore, guys.
Okay.
Do that 20.
Okay,
Until the
that is a
starts laughing.
16.
16. It's a decent jig. It's very noisy because you're wearing your chainmail, but
Are those pros still there?
yes, you can sort of see them still swimming around.
Do they look like normal crows?
Sorry. So in the main square, or past the main square, is a chapel.
Around the main square, there's like a town hall and different businesses.
What's the
There's
government?
something back there.
Well, then look.
I didn't see anything.
Couch.
Like in the building?
In
Like
the blinds.
in the blinds?
I think I saw a moth earlier.
Just lift the blinds up.
Other side. There you go. There's a moth on the outside of the window.
Are you hearing it too, or am I?
Oh, I heard it once.
I mean, there's a moth on the outside, right in your eye line.
There it is. There's a bee right here.
We'll kill it or put it outside.
Is it Jumbo?
Oh, it doesn't. It looks green, right?
Oh, they can be brown as well.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, it's on back now.
Yeah, it sounds like a Jumbo.
Can you?
I'll deal with it later.
It's about a little one.
Yeah, that's kind of where I asked.
Anyhow, so main square.
So, I would like to approach the chapel, because I mean, that's where I've been going.
I was asking a question.
I gotta walk across the town
What's
square.
the question?
What's the power system here? Is it nobility? Is it like
Electricity.
It's like, I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist yet.
okay?
Based around trade. So the most powerful traders.
Are there signs of the empire here? No,
Seems like a
none.
negative.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's none.
No flag, no.
But in that,
No penance. No.
This place
and they
feels like
pretty much own the entire continent.
it's displaced,
But not here.
displaced in time.
Are there any?
Only a perception check. You're in the main square.
Is
Not
that
20
all
check.
of us?
Well, I mean, she's
Yeah.
just investigating, but she just handed a net 20 check, so benefit from that before you make your decisions.
Yes, sir.
So there's, like, boards that should have, like, public postings on them,
Right.
and sure, those might have gotten, a bit tattered over the course of 2.5 months. This last logged. There's nothing.
No, are there nails or anything in the?
Yeah. There's like
things. Or
Yeah. But there's no like torn paper, nothing.
Paper or parchment. But anyhow.
Are there like cobwebs on these? Like up, I'm assuming that there's like some type of like. Okay. So I looked for signs of the Empire. Are there any signs of any crests of? There's nothing. The only thing I see is this church and the symbol of the church.
The only paper or fabric that you've seen since you got to town. Both your care.
Everything's very clean. The streets are oddly clean.
The streets are, but the house was dusty.
Does it seem like it belongs to a different time period?
No, I mean, well.
The architecture is modern.
Okay.
For the most part.
Modern-ish, not, state of the art, but looks nice.
It's not out of place if it's not modern. Like, oh, you haven't renovated that yet.
Right.
Let's check the chapel.
Hold on. I'm like covering questions in my head.
Paper, clean streets, no law.
Do they have any like water systems in this town? Like a well,
An aqueduct.
or an aqueduct, or a river,
A street sewage system.
like something.
Wells.
Wells? Are the wells full? Is there a well that I can check?
Sure. There's one basement.
Is there water in the well?
I would like to
I mean,
ask you to drink the water.
no.
I'm not over. Relax, you. The fidgeting
You're
freaks me
right.
out.
So there's water in it.
Thank you.
If I pull up a bucket of water, is it like clear? Is it normal water?
Seems fine.
Let you handle that.
Hold on, dude. People, we have half a group playing D&D and half a group playing.
Well, I can
Oh
get
god, there's a bug.
So
Did you just tell me that you can't find where the bug
No,
is?
I know where it is. I just can't get at it.
Can you see it? Has
Yes.
it moved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we've lost another party member to
it's in that crevice now.
We're fighting our
I
own
can't
personal
get in there.
Demons?
demons right over
Okay,
here.
so I've checked the well. I've
Random-
checked for paper.
Yeah.
There's no cobwebs. There's no signs of any crest, nobility. There's no cloth at all.
Yeah, it's like everything was
Was there any
Like what? Yeah, wiped.
in the backyard or anything where cloth should have been?
If I tear a page out of this book and I put it on the ground, does anything happen? Like, does it just like sit on the floor and blow around in the breeze, or just like disappear?
It is in fact
like
Piece of paper. Okay.
Oh,
It's been buzzing back there. It's alive.
the buzzing bothers me.
What is it?
No, it's
You
unlocked.
busted your environment.
Thank you, Duncan.
There's no ground.
Okay. So paper on the ground is fine. Water's
that
fine.
door's going to need to be
Locked.
closed properly.
Otherwise, we're gonna have more. Many more.
It's a beast.
Oh, thank
It
you.
is a beast. Beautiful, thank you.
So I've checked water. There's no paper. There's no cloth. The paper's on the ground. It's there. Is there anything else you guys?
I think we need to check this chapter.
I think so too, but
It's
I
got the only living
We'll find
creatures here.
answers.
Yeah.
See if there's anything in it.
Is
I think we've pretty well established that there's nothing in this city, no sign of ever being inhabited.
like
The sons of
They're gone.
having been inhabited.
like Jesse said, it's like it was wiped clean.
Like it's been
It's-
deliberately eliminated.
But at least, but only really the main road. Like nothing
Wait,
went
you
inside
said
the
the
building.
only cape. Oh, the local. Right.
I mean, there's nothing really inside the buildings either.
Can I
There's place
sense-
settings and dust.
Right, dust. Yeah.
an increase in the presence?
Now, if that was
Okay.
clean on the inside,
A
that would be
greater
different.
infinity, maybe?
All right then.
I'm prepared.
My sea invisibility is still up. It's just as a reminder.
I've got mage armor, and how long have we been going since I've cast Detect Magic?
So,
Are there windows to the chapter?
yes. Stained glass.
Ooh. Any religious iconography or stories we'd recognize? There'd be other
something to
importance.
do with Sylvia.
Nothing of particular importance.
I'm going to climb up and try to look through one of the stained glass windows.
Okay. You see like purple, red, yellow.
You can still see through stained glass.
Not
great.
It's not lit from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grim, want to open this door with me?
Or if the
Yes.
light's shining over your shoulder.
Grimham likes
Is it not
strength
daytime?
checks.
Early afternoon.
Grim and Arcadius are going to try and open the front door.
Okay.
All right.
If it's anything like this, the rest of this town is probably not locked.
Could we use an investigation to see if it's a push or pull?
You can in fact investigate that. You can't see hinges.
Nat 20.
You can't see hinges.
I investigated really hard.
You can test both ways, and with the not trying to determine which one.
I guess if you can't see hinges, then it has to go in.
Correct.
So, yes, let's go ahead and push that with our strength.
All right, push door.
What is with you with the nat 20s?
Okay, well, I just evened that out. Nat 1.
Okay. If you need a strength,
Oh.
that was quite loud. I have a resounding 6 to open this door. If you require a strength check.
Okay. With a strength check of 6 and a natural 1, he tells you, pull.
Okay.
And you pull. And he laughs. And then he pushes. And you laugh.
Is it locked or are they just...
No, we
just didn't torch the
literally idiots.
turn the knob.
Oh, okay.
They're just inactive.
They're just nuts.
Gotcha.
Man,
Well, I'm going to head back down
we're brave. We're not intelligent.
and then open the door.
Okay, so you open the door.
You
And
didn't need a strength check?
I'm trying too hard.
you didn't either. I don't know why you rolled one. But you
point.
rolled a nat 1, so...
Consequences follow.
Done wasted it.
Well, I mean...
And it's heartbreaking because with the investigation you would have saw.
Yeah, that's true.
In any case,
Door's open. What's inside?
thick layer of dust over
Vince.
7 rows of pews.
Wow, small chapel.
pew.
I'm sorry, is there only 7 rows?
Pew, 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 pew,
Oh, I was
pew,
picturing
pew.
like 7 with us and then 7 without.
Oh no.
There's just 7 rows.
I'd like to draw a smiley face in the dust.
There's
Where?
a smiley face in the dust.
I'm going to advance.
Okay, there's a small
The next person
altar
comes back. There's a smiley face in this town. That's the only thing.
up at the front.
The smiley face is doing.
It's on a
Kitty
raised
animates.
platform, and there's
I can't have minor
a
illusion.
table in front of it. It looks like so. There's an actual table, with a tablecloth,
Hey, look, guys, cloth.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then an altar behind it. It's raised.
Can
Does
you
the clock
see
have
real
dust?
quick? I want to use Divine Sense to know what it does.
Correct. It's Fae, Fiends, Celestials, Undead.
Are the
Tells you where
pews,
everything within.
At very short ranges.
are the pews covered in cloth?
No. The pews are wooden.
Any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me. That is not behind double cover. Never mind.
Yes, it's not that great.
So we're not.
This doesn't expend a spell slot, right? No. The ranger one expends a spell slot. That tells you way more.
So Grimham wouldn't see anything between him and the cloth.
I don't know. Is Grimham feeling particularly crazy?
No.
Then no.
Going to
He
advance.
will look into his bag
Okay.
and pull out the statuette of Sylvia
Okay.
and just have it in his hand as he walks towards the cloth.
Okay.
I probably now entered the church. I was still on one of the rooftops.
Okay. So, welcome to the church.
You're
thank
inspecting the well.
Well, I was, but I also then just back up and watch you all. And then, no point using streets. I can just do
So
this.
what's on the table?
There's nothing on the table.
Except a cloth.
I would like to remove the tablecloth.
Okay. underneath the tablecloth.
Is your
The surface of the table is glass. There is a woman laying underneath it.
Oh!
Oh my god.
We had a few audio troubles in this recording, so just in case you missed it, Random had just said, there's a woman trapped inside the glass. We'll be picking up with the story next week. If you liked this episode, feel free to share it. Otherwise, we'll see you then. Sincerely, the Lacka Podcast.